Thank you to Keeps for sponsoring this video.
Somebody installed this like they weren't going to take it out ever. Today, it's bumper day. We're going to pull this thing off of here. We're probably just meaning me, but Lance is going to film today. I'm going to hurry and pull that bumper off, get the new winch put on it. This light right here is going to come out. Hopefully the UPS guy brings me some new little lights that go on the side. That'll make it so I can reach through the front, plug my winch into it, and I won't have to pop the hood anymore, which will be dang nice. So the new winch I got, it's a little different than this one. I think it's gonna fit better and work better. We'll get it out of here and see. This is a Badland, 12,000. I know some of you think I'm crazy for running Harbor Freight winches, but even if they do go bad, I can buy 3 of these for what one of the other ones cost. And I've never had one go bad. I got them on my car trailer, my wood truck, my rock crawler, and I abuse them. You're supposed to be like on the winch for 15 seconds off the winch. No, we just hold it down. Smoke starts coming out, you just put some snow on it.
Especially the wood truck
yeah,
in that one video.
It gets beat. I mean, they just work, so we just keep buying them. This is by far the nicest winch that I've ever bought from Harbor Freight. There it is. How heavy is it? Oh, it's not light. Okay. Just like the one that we put on Dar's Jeep. But he needs to hurry up and get the body work done. So he's really scared that it's gonna rust. So he won't take it out of his shop. He's driven it like twice. Everything seems to work fine with his Jeep. We just need to go wheeling it so you guys can see all that hard work pay off. And so I can. But he's pretty busy right now making gravel and getting ready to go chipping for the year. So we'll see if he's got time. Well, we got all kinds of stuff. I think we're gonna have to refer to the directions. Bolts,
little box.
Stuff. It's a battery disconnect switch. Oh. We may put that on, actually. That'll be a good thing to have. So I'm envisioning being able to reach through that hole in there and turn this to where we need it. And also to plug in the stuff we need. So this is supposedly a wireless control right here. Or you can plug it in. We'll find out how she works. Yeah.
It'll fit.
She'll bolt right in, and we'll have that one for something else.
My truck.
I don't know about that. Oh, we got that other winch we got to try to make work first.
Yeah. It looks like from the last video, you got a little sand everywhere.
We seem to pick up a little sand. So we have this little thing bypassed because it doesn't work very good. It trips. But I have the back one hooked up to it, loading stuff on the back. I have a little winch that goes in the headache rack. I use that for hunting season, so if I'm by myself, I can for sure get whatever I got loaded on the back of my truck. So somebody installed this like they weren't going to take it out ever. Little did I know, she's coming out. I have 0 complaints about this winch. Oh no. I do have a complaint about that. I found it. I've done nothing but beat on this winch and it's been pretty good, so can't complain about them. We'll fish that out of there. There's one. There's 2. Okay. I won't need that anymore. I'll be able to take that thing out of there. I welded this little doohickey in there. Let me take the grill out right now. It's gonna make life easier. Oh, that thing's had a bad day.
Just like that.
It's my little cooler that I put on it for the power steering. This thing's pretty well set up now, really. When I built this, I didn't really think about it a lot, but you have to take the bumper off to get the winch out. Because everything's tied in down there. But I'm not going to need this anymore, so I'm going to cut it right off. That light is going to come off, so I can undo it. I have it wired in to my headlights. This light, it's had It's had a long life of abuse. I don't even know what kind it is. I bought it off Amazon. It's some cheap light, but it's got a few bulbs that are out in it now. And it's got a yellow tint to it, so it doesn't have real glass in it. The other ones that I bought are a little better quality, so they'll last longer. Next, I'm going to put some rock lights in the fender wells. We're not going to get too crazy in this truck. We don't want to go wheel it super hard. The other one's going to get wheeled a lot. We need lots of good lights in it. All right. There's that.
I just gotta unbolt that.
Yeah, I may do something with this. It still works. It's hard to throw something away that works, right? So this winch is only a 9,000 pounder that's in here right now. And I got just a cheap Amazon winch rope on it, but it's done me a good job. I think I'll just cut those off. So the Toyota had some support that went across here that the headlights mounted to. But obviously I couldn't have that with this bumper, so I had to take it off. So I just made little mounts for the lights like this one over here. So the headlight mounts to that, so I got to take those bolts out and then I can pull the bumper off. Ouch. Now we just got to pull the 6 bolts off that hold the bumper to the end of the frame, and then the 3 bolts underneath that hold it to the cross member. She's off. Keep it on when we don't need, turn it off when we do. We may do some grinding on this bumper now. We take it back off. We never did. May clean the back of it up a little and make it a little nicer. We were in a hurry when we finished this because we were going to Colorado.
Oh, there goes the washers.
We forgot to do that still.
Take the wires off.
Yep. Should come out of there eventually. Come on.
There it goes.
One winch off. I think I want this up on a table. I think I want it on the table. We're going to clean this off. We're going to set that on here, fix the bumper all up, get the winch mounted, and we'll deal with that. Alright, we got a little refining to do back here. We got a whole bunch of welding to finish this up. I never liked how we had this tied in. It's cheesy. So, we're going to do some work to it. I'm like 29 seconds into this and I'm already bleeding. A little rusty behind everything. We're going to have to do some grinding and cleaning up. This tells you how careful we are with it. It's melted off. That's how hot she's been. We used it. We got a few rocks hiding in here. So it piles mud right here really bad. So I'm just gonna trim this off nice and square. 10 gauge this whole piece under here. Same on this side. We're gonna tie these in like they need to be. Basically just finish it.
One line there. The other there.
Way better looking than it was. It is. Yeah, it was part of the bumper right there. I gotta weld that back up. We're winning on that one. Alright, so I got the lights installed where I think I want them, but they cover up the hole a little bit, which is good. They look pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Now I just got to get the winch bolted in, and then we can set this sucker back into the truck. We got to get all the wires put on it. That's my power lead right there. We may have to read some instructions, man.
2 hours later.
Read the instructions. Now we're professional installers. Had a fan hook us up with this. It says fabrats on it, bench made. It's a sweet knife. It's an awesome knife. Love bench made, you can't beat them. This goes on to here, as does this. We're whipping and spurring now. Things are coming together. Now if we can get this bolt down on here, I had to trim these tabs off that I had. The other winch fit in between them.
This one don't.
This one's way bigger. She don't fit.
But
If
does
it don't
fit in
fit,
the
you
bolt?
must have quit. Name that. What is that from?
I've never seen it.
O.J. Simpson trial. You weren't even born then, man. So I'm gonna let you off on that one. A little tacky-ish. That'll scratch it. It's not liking those lock washers. I don't think they counted on me having that thick of a winch plate. Do you know what we forgot to do?
What?
An important step. Any ideas what it might be?
The winch
Yep.
itself, like winch rope.
We forgot to put the rope through. Who's here?
Matt.
Matt Wetzel's here? Doesn't look like Matt Wetzel. That looks like little Matt Wetzel. I walk by and you all to pieces.
So Jamie wants to challenge Michelle to a welding competition. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Michelle's practically a pipe fitter and a welder at this point.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I'm interested to see what your take on is after you run this for a year or more.
I've only had these.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you have a warn in this before?
Huh?
It's right there, the old one.
Nope, I've been pulling with a 9,000 pound.
What?
Oh yeah, the whole time.
So I came up here and showed Paul why this wasn't going to work, so now he's going to fix it.
I just realized,
You want a
like,
hammer?
you have civilian clothes on today, Matt. Why do you have civilian clothes on?
So imagine I've got a transfer case and I was rocking it and pulling it out, and I pulled it back, and then transmission fluid came out, went into my pocket, ran down there. So I took a quick shower before I came out here.
That
You're
was
welcome.
very nice of you.
Did any of it go in your mouth? That
No.
stuff tastes horrible.
And I thought, you know what? I took a shower, but I didn't take a very good one. So I didn't want to ruin another set of work clothes. So
So he wore his good stuff to
But he
ruin
didn't
his
wear
good
his-
stuff.
Alright.
How much is it?
oh my goodness.
I love it. Just like I meant it to fit.
That was it?
Voila.
Oh. Do you have to bolt it or something?
Nah.
Just leave it.
You're just gonna leave it attached.
Just gonna leave it hooked up here.
The wind pushes against it and keeps it on.
Oh, so you have to bolt it back on.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Where do the bolts go?
In the bottom on the cross member. Because I didn't want the winch to pull down. So So bumper is installed again. I can easily reach in and turn this. No more having to pop the hood. Plug in my winch controller.
And it's
so.
awesome.
That's the same winch I run on everything. It's an amazing winch.
Are we gonna have to use it for the Rubicon?
If I have to pull Matt somewhere,
Oh,
probably.
no, it's going to be the other way. I'm going to be using mine to save Paul.
Oh, I can't wait to see how this is all gonna play out.
We're
We're
gonna have
killing it.
a good time.
Yeah, we're road killing it to California.
Yeah, it's like 9 hours of driving with no cruise control. Neither of our rigs have cruise control.
But mine has AC.
Mine might have AC by then.
What else are you gonna do to this sucker before the Rubicon?
Nothing.
That's it.
Are you going to
You're
still
ready.
run that?
Check this out right here. We're driving 9 hours right there on that bad boy.
BF Goodrich, you need to hook Paul up with a new set of tires for his Toyota. This is the most famous Toyota in the world,
Yeah, it is.
especially after
Yeah,
it
you
gets
do, BF
pulled out
Goodrich.
completely across the Rubicon by my Morvair wagon.
That's funny.
Never gonna happen. I'll walk.
You're gonna be like that, huh?
What do you think? I think it looks all right.
That looks better.
I like it. No more popping the hood to run the winch. And it only took me like 3 hours. I should have done that a while ago. So that's it. Finished product. So they're pretty bright. Jeez, ready to go the Rubicon. Done.
So we're back at it again for another Keeps commercial. 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35.
The best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still got hair.
Papa Dar's results have been so good, he has to come in and get a haircut.
Jeez, I need a haircut. This stuff's going everywhere. Keeps treatments can take up to 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast.
You don't even have to go see a doctor to get treated. A doctor will review your stuff online.
And send it directly to your house, and you can be treated from home. And there's doctors available 24/7 if you have any questions or concerns.
Keeps it a more affordable option because there's a generic version that's FDA approved. Whew, that feels much better.
If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss,
Go to keeps.com/fabrats.
or you can click the link in the description and save 50% off your first order.
And there's doctors available. And
Almost
there's
got chopped with that thing.
So is you guys, oh, I hate being on camera and talking.
I can't even get it out of
If
there.
you wouldn't use so much Keeps, Darwin.
I know it.